Welcome to the 83rd episode of Pixelmon. I am Sirkeen090 and let's get started. This is going to be the server called mvblock.org. If you'd like to join us, then that's going to be the server IP. All the links are in the description below, so you'll be able to download it for yourself and then you'll be able to join us as well. And if you'd like to know about the rules, you go to /rules. And also we do have register. If you are new to the server, you'll be able to get a free starter kit. And then of course we have a vote system that you'll be able to get a lot of free prizes. If you were to vote, you got nothing to lose and a lot more to gain. And it's going to help out the server, it's going to help you out, and everyone's going to be happy. And look at all the chances you can get. 4 chances a day for all of these good prizes here. So let's get started. Here is a Servine that actually spawned in. And my Eevee, it hatched, and it is a male. Okay, so what's going to happen is that I'm going to go ahead and actually try to get myself a Perfect Eevee with 6 IVs, all 31. I wasn't going to say level. I keep thinking that's levels. It's going to be a thing that's going to happen from time to time. Okay, so it's going to be IVs of number 4. My mistake. Okay, so it's going to be IVs number 4. It already has attack of 31, special attack 31, and speed of 31. Yeah, I am so confused from last episode that I got myself a Mew, and then I was so happy that it just jumbled up my brain throughout the whole entire commentary that I couldn't even think of how to say anything correctly. So that was a thing that has happened. But even though all the other IVs are bad, but I was mainly looking for special attack 31. And since all the other 2 are actually 31 as well, it's still going to be a better chance for it to all be 31. I can't always get what I want really, so here's the Eevee that has 5 IVs. That it was kind of rare because I was been told that there's only a 12.5% chance of the egg actually being a female, and this one's 5 IV with, of course, the female gender, and then it's missing attack. So now that I got a male Eevee that has attack, it's gonna be a good chance I'll probably get the Perfect Eevee. I really hope I could actually get the Perfect Eevee. If not, then at least I tried. Oh wait, okay, at least I tried. Gotta do proper grammar here. Okay, gotta organize it just a tad bit. So I'm gonna have 7 stations, all going for the Perfect Eevee. Oh my god, just look at all the hearts, all the purple hearts. We got 5 stages, if I remember right. We got gray, blue, purple, yellow, and red. I think that is how it goes. Oh, another egg hatched into an Eevee. But first, let me go ahead and actually get this one here and get it all lined up and all good and situated. And we're going to play some lovely, devilly music, even though I don't have any music to play. I really need to get some more music to play. When is it that we're going to hear more music? Again, I have my earbuds connected to my microphone, so I can't hear anything that the game itself is actually playing. So you're probably going to hear a lot of Eevees speaking now. Oh, I don't know if that's going to get annoying until I actually look back in the clip. I apologize if it is annoying. Okay, so we have those little Eevees. We have that Ditto right there. Hopefully going to get more Eevees. I'm very, very happy that once I give myself a good Eevee, once I get the 6 IV Eevees, I'm going to donate to make them ginormous. Hopefully I get a male and a female that has perfect IVs, and hopefully get a ginormous with perfect IVs, and continue on with the chain until I get a team of 8 ginormous perfect IV Eevees, and then I'm gonna go ahead and try to work on getting them Eevee trained. If I don't know how to do it rather quickly or rather effectively, then I'm gonna look for someone who knows how to do it good or do it well. But I'm still gonna get my team in the end. I'm gonna be very, very happy, and all things are just gonna go well for me, because with this server and this series that I have with Pixelmon, I'm going to try to get every single Pokemon level 100 and shiny. It's going to take forever and a day, but at least it's giving me something to do and something to go for. I'm not really too concerned about Eevee training all my Pokemon right now. If I really want to do so, then I'm just going to select the Pokemon that I want to Eevee train, and I will go along with that. And why is it that there is a PC breeding center here? I have no idea. I did not place this one down, but I guess it's here to stay. Okay, so what is the IVs of this little Eevee right here? And it is 5 IVs, but special attack 2, and it's a male. At least I'll have that with me, and if I want to give it to somebody else, then I could give that to them. And then they could get their super Eevees. Share the love, share the wealth to the people. Pokemon wealth, at least. Because if I worked hard for my money, then I'm just want to keep it for myself. But I've been donating a lot recently with the server, that I've donated $80 within this month alone so far. And the reason is that because I want to see the server grow, and I support the server so much that I'm putting a little bit of money to actually help that out. or help them out, help that server out. I don't know grammar anymore, so it's going to be a mistake every now and then. And I'm just lagging a bit because I'm recording and everything along with that. So there's going to be a little bit of chunk errors here and there. But I have donated $80, $30 went into the making the whole legendary team shiny, which was episode 80, I want to say. I think it was 80. And then I have donated to rank upgrade a lot of my friends here because I've seen them active. I see them supporting the server, so they well deserve those rank upgrades. So do not ask me for a rank upgrade. I will determine who gets the rank upgrade and why. So we're going to leave it as that. So I've donated a lot of people, and I'm not going to say their names. They know who they are, and I appreciate that they've done a lot to help the server out within the community, and they do the best that they can. And what else would I want to say right now? What else can I say right now? There's a lot to actually fill in with this episode. I gotta think clearly. Just cannot think right now on the spot. This is the reason why I need to write these things down so that I don't forget about it. Well, go with the flow. Just go with the flow. Gonna get my perfect team of Eevees eventually. At least that's gonna be the legitimate part of the competitiveness of Pokemon that a lot of people have been doing. Because a lot of people have been breeding all around and trying to get their Pokemon to the perfect team, and then they'll battle each other with the tournaments that you see that's going on in the chat right now, or the gym leaders that have their perfect team of a level 100 Pokemon Eevee trained. And yes, that is right. We have the whole entire gyms that are level 100 Eevee trained Pokemon, because gym leaders and gym battles are not to be taken so lightly. They are meant to be a challenge, and once you complete that challenge, then you'll know for yourself that you are a good player. So that's the reason why we actually do have difficulty with the whole entire thing, because some people saying that we need to get NPCs. It's like, yeah, if we were to get NPC characters, there is no strategy behind an NPC character when they're actually battling you. They'll just do the, the algorithms of random set patterns of attack that you have a good chance of winning, because with the NPC, they're probably going to already have a set level, and especially if you're going to use a level 100 team against a NPC Pokemon gym leader person, pixels, I don't know, that they're gonna have a team of 50s and you got a team of 100s, you're gonna win automatically. Just that's how it's gonna happen, and it's not gonna be a challenge, and anyone could do it. Some people may brag they have some badges that are like, oh yeah, try to go for the real gym leaders. Oh no, thank you. I'm perfectly happy with the badges that I have right now. It's just trophies anyways. It doesn't really actually help you out in the game all that much. It's just trophies, really. But who am I to talk about trophies? Because legendaries are actually trophies in this game as well. So if you have a legendary, it's pretty much useless. Unless that the tournament itself where you could use it, if it's specified you're able to use it. In other words, that if you can't use it, then you won't use it. So you can't use it in the gym battles, and the gym leaders do not have legendaries, so at least it's fair. And of course in the tournaments, that legendaries in themselves are pretty OP whenever they're at default, and you can't always get the perfect IVs on the legendary, so that's good and a little bit balanced. But overall, they are pretty OP as they are already. Oh, look at that. They're almost ready. They are almost ready to produce eggs. And then we'll get another round of Eevees to go around. And hopefully I'll be able to actually find a good Eevee. I feel so bad though. Why does it have to be a trash can? They really need to update that. Change the trash can to something else. Say like, maybe have a flower field with a tree in the background with the sunlight right there. Just, what's it called? The rays going down into the ground. You see the flowers blooming, and then it's pretty much says that if you were to hover over it, it's release them into the wild. So at least that'll be good. At least it will make a lot of people feel less guilty in throwing them in the trash can. Because when you throw something away in the trash can, it just says that you don't want it anymore. It's a bad feeling overall, and I really don't like that. But that's just me personally. And I'm going to have so much Eevees, I'm probably going to have to actually get rid of the Eevees that have 5 IVs, but have a low 6 IV. That's going to happen. It's going to happen eventually. So, got a lot of Pokemon here. Got to organize it a bit more. I've already gotten rid of a lot of Pokemon, but I still got to do a little bit more. I'm not going to get rid of Kangaskhan, because that's a male Kangaskhan, and I think that's hard to find a male Kangaskhan, because whenever you find one in the wild, it's usually a female, because of course it's carrying a baby in its pouch. So it makes sense biologically there. But still got a lot of Pokemon. I really, really do. And I'm very, very happy. Got a lot of legendaries as well. And I got a few level 100s here that I'm going to have to organize a little bit more. And some Pokemon I really got to work on. So these two are ginormous. So whenever I get around to actually getting more ginormous babies, it'll be awesome. Then got an enormous Eevee right there, and a Ditto right here. Enormous Ditto, so I can make more ginormous Eevees if I wanted to. Got a Pygmy right there, another Pygmy to make some micros, and then I got a Mischievous that's enormous, with a Ditto that's enormous, so I could get some more of the Mischievous team, and try to make them all with 6 IVs for some odd reason, because we're gonna get more gym leaders in due time. We've already got some gyms made, and we're probably gonna get an updated server or updated little area where we're gonna have 16 gym leaders and not just 8. So it's gonna be an absolute great update once we get there. So I got a lot of Mews as well. A lot of Mews. I want to count all the Mews that I do have. One of them is cloned, I know that. I'm thinking that this is not cloned. I'm pretty sure that this is not cloned. If it is cloned, then I don't know what to tell you guys. But until then, I'm gonna assume that it's uncloned. And also that I could actually fix it if it turns out that it is cloned with actual proof. Okay, let's move on. Oh yeah, I wanted to say this. I'm sorry, but I actually got an Eevee from an egg. That's the proof. Level 1 Eevee, shiny, from an egg. And it has 3 IVs that are actually 31. That's not really too much special, but coming from an egg right there, and while I was breeding for the first time, like legitimately for the first time, trying to get for the Perfect Eevees, that was a neat surprise, and I'm very, very happy about this. It's going to remain level 1 forever. Okay, so I got the 3 Raikus and all that good stuff. So, to the Mews. 1, 2, 3, 4 Mews. Oh yeah, 5 Mew. Haha. I forgot that I donated to make this one shiny as well. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Going to the right. Nothing here. To the right. To the right. Nothing. To the right. Still nothing. Oh yeah, I haven't gone to number 1 yet. Okay. So, oh yeah. Here it is. Right there. Stop it. 6. 6. 6 right there. And then, trying to see. Don't want to forget the numbers. 6. Still full. 7, 8. And that's all the E's right there. 9, 10, 11, 12. Wow. I was wrong when I said 10. I got 12 Mews. One of them's cloned. One could be cloned, so I have 10 guaranteed Mews that are uncloned. And do not ask me for them, because I will not trade them away. The reason why I have all these Mews is that I could possibly sell them eventually, or that I will offer them up as a prize. Yeah, as a prize, because with PokeGive, we are not allowed to give legendaries. Unless that, in a rare case that we have so many people playing, that's when we're going to make a super prize. So with my what's it called, standards, if I want to call it that, my ideal for a great game is that we have more than 30 active people playing at the same time. More than 30. So if we get 40 and 50, we're going to have super prize. We'll probably have a second super prize. Who knows? But if we get so many people active all in one minigame at the exact same time, that's when we're going to have super prizes. At least for me, that's how I'm going to host it. And we'll possibly get a legendary from there. I'm just going to have to ask DG about that later on. I won't ask him in this video here. Oh wait, maybe I will ask him in this video and just cut that answer out so that I'll get a definite answer. And then eventually, maybe if you guys are in the game itself, then you'll see that definite answer eventually. But just don't ask me about this, please. Well, I just had bad timing because he actually went to bed, but he probably will be online all day tomorrow. So at least I'll be able to ask him then. Well, let's move on. Apparently all my Eevees are actually in love now. Now they're all going to produce eggs. Once you see that red heart, the egg is ready. Let me first actually check the IVs of the first 2. Yeah, okay, so I'm going to keep number 2 and have to release number 1. Don't worry, there's a lot of Pidgeys and there's, wait, what is a hen Pokemon? Do we even have a Pokemon that's a hen? I can't make that joke then. Well, we do have a lot of Chanseys, so a lot of Chanseys are in the flower fields. They're going to be taking care of those eggs. That's why you see them carrying an egg everywhere that they go. So, at least we have happy thoughts now. Happy thoughts, people. Think about happy thoughts. Okay, let's move on right now. So we're going to go ahead and check 4 of these PCs. So we got egg number 2. And then we're going to get egg number 3. Come on, load it up. And we're going to get egg number 4. Right now, peacefully. And then egg number 5. Hey, look, a youngster is looking at the Eevees. He's gonna learn a fact of life. The circle of life must continue. Well, let's go ahead and check the IVs. Whoa! Oh my god, that's so close! Wow, I really hope that that's a female. I really hope that's a female, but I'm going to keep that egg. Number 3. No. Okay, so we got number 4. So we got to get rid of number 3. Oh, not so good, number 4. Wait a second. Oh my god, I really got to get this right. So, number 2. Okay, keeping number 2. Number 3. Okay, that's bad. Then number 4. That's bad. And then number 5. That's bad. Okay, so 3, 4, 5. That made it easier for me. Then we're gonna get rid of these Eevees. Sadly, gotta go release them back into the flower fields. Hope you find the Celebi. It comes out every now and then. Now we're gonna go with the egg number. What was it counting to now? 6? I was counting the first one in the party as number 1. If that's why it's getting me confused now. I should not be doing that anymore. Next time, I will not be doing that anymore. At least you'll be able to see a little bit of progress when I'm trying to go for the Eevees. Okay, so are you guys going to produce something good for us? Really hope so. And shout outs to BMO for allowing me to actually borrow the Ditto for him. Wait, Ditto from him. God dang, I'm messing up grammar here. Well, moving on. So, Ivy's up for 3. Oh, sad face. Number 4. Oh, sad face. And then number 5. And it is special attack 31. So that shows promise. Because with Ditto, he has no other 31s other than special attack. So I'm going to have to keep number 5, number 1, and number 2. Which number 3 and number 4, they will be handled by the Chanseys. And now we're all going to be happy with that. Now to organizing this. And where else can I go from here? Because I don't want to sit here all day for you guys. Because I'm going to come back every now and then and see if I'll get something good out of here. Really hope I do. Hopefully that won't be caught off camera. Because then, yeah, it's not going to be a special when I make a video about it saying, hey, I finally got it. Well, he is hosting more tournaments because he is... Whoa, let me talk about Bryce for a second. Bryce is a moderator, but he's also a person that actually develops the plugins for the server. And I'm so glad that he actually joined because this was the first server that he's ever joined. And we're all happy that he did because he's been fixing a lot of things. Without him, we wouldn't have Bryce's Game Shark. Without him, we wouldn't have the automated tourneys. So he's been doing a lot to actually improve the server and make it a lot more fun. And he's helped out with all the other stuff. He's pretty much a moderator that's been here. He actually kind of joined at the same time as I did. He became a moderator first. I became a helper, but then I lost helper due to my computer crashing. Then I became helper again. Then I became advertiser. Then I became moderator. And now I'm up to this point. And thank you guys. Thank you guys for the support. I love you all. And now I'm doing my best to help the server any way that I can. So I am maturing, if you want to call it maturing, when I'm learning more and more stuff. That's what I'm saying, maturing. That I'm learning a lot more stuff because for me, this is the first actual multiplayer server community type thing that I've ever joined. And I've learned a lot about Minecraft because of the server. Because the first server I kind of joined was, of course, Mineplex with all the minigames there. So I didn't really know anything about the server or the mechanics or anything about that. And a lot of people actually had doubts in me, thinking that I would not be a good moderator because I don't know a thing or two about Minecraft. But I was so eager to learn, and I proved to everyone that I'm willing to learn and I'm not going to give up just because I don't know anything. So that's what I did. I learned how to do some things. I had no idea how moderator was. I honestly did not know a single command about being a moderator, nor world edit. That's right, I had no idea how to do world edit. I had no idea how to do world guard and all the other commands I had to deal with a moderator. And now that I became a moderator, that's when I was able to learn. They were patient with me and they taught me a lot of things. And now that I have more knowledge of it, then I use it. There you go. I use it to help people out when it's appropriate and when it's allowed to. Well, at least I was able to capture a shiny Teddiursa. I don't know what I was going to say, honestly, because I've been thinking so many things right now, and this is not one of them. I was not expecting to get a shiny in this episode. I got a shiny last episode and a legendary last episode. So, let me see. The size of this is a runt. So let me go check the other 2 Teddiursas that I have. We got a huge, and I think the other one may be giant. Not too sure, don't quote me on that. Nope, they're both huge. So, Teddiursa, you will have a loving family. So, that's going to be good. Let me see this, because Bryce is actually hosting another tournament. So, That's going to be good. He was just wanting to test out more and more of his brand new updated tourney mod or tourney plugin that he actually made for the game. So it's all good, guys. It's all good. Feel free to join us, and then we'll have more and more tourneys. We have mini games and all that good stuff as well. Now that I have PokeGift, I'll be able to host more mini games and have a greater prize in the end. Just as long as we have enough people. That I'm going to have a little bit of a tier system. I'm not going to tell you exactly what the numbers are, even though I did hint at it for the last episode, but it may be higher depending on how many people are actually online. So whenever more people get on there, then it's going to be a chance and some skill for a lot of other players to actually try to go for the prize, which actually makes it even all the better. That's how I'm going to look at this. And now everything is still loading up in chunks. I've been lagging all day, and that's fine, guys. It's fine. Since I'm able to play, it's all good. And I just hate it whenever I get a little bit of, what's it called, gas bubbles, and I gotta burp. It happens, people, it happens. Oh well, let's move on from here. Let's not think about nasty thoughts now. Now let's go ahead, and I have no idea where to go. I actually have no idea where to go. Yeah, awkward. Let me think about this for a second. That awkward moment that I actually was just flying around thinking of something to say, and it turns out this whole entire time I was next to the jungle biome that I actually saved. Wow! I am an idiot. How did I not notice this before? That is surprising to me, honestly. And whoa, it's actually next to Zio's home. We're all been neighbors the whole entire time, and I did not realize it until now. Oh my God, is he even online? No, he is not. That is surprising. Like, I am not lying to you guys. I feel so stupid right now. Cannot believe he's actually been a neighbor of mine this whole entire time. And he didn't tell me, or unless he didn't know about that. I will teleport him back to my home. My /home has actually been shared, but sadly that Ruby has not been online for over 2 months. Ruby, please come back to Pixelmon. If you're actually watching this video, please come back. I miss you. I miss talking to you. And a lot of other people have missed you as well. Please come back. And then we have the jungle edge right here. It's all good. Everything is loading little by little. And it's all good. It's all good. Got a little bit of a leaf stone shard over there. I just want to see more of a house be updated. I cannot build to actually save my life. I'm the type of person to actually destroy things, like the skylight, for instance. Let's go take a look at that before I end off the video here. It's been a while since I've actually visited the skylight. That this is a 100 by 100 skylight, a giant hole in the ground that a lot of people like to call it. Why did we do this? Because in 3.3.9, where we were not able to actually capture Pokemon. Whenever we throw a Pokeball, you would just be using the last Pokemon move that you used. So if you use Flamethrower, you threw a Pokeball, it will actually not throw the Pokeball and use Flamethrower again, and it will kill the Pokemon. A lot of people were frustrated. A lot of people left for a while. So, yeah. And by the time we actually were realizing about the bugs, well, we did find out about the first day, but sadly that there had been some family issues with the owner, so he was not able to be online half the time. But so by the time he actually came back, we were already 3 weeks or 4 weeks into the update, so we couldn't actually do a rollback because nobody wants to go through a rollback of 4 weeks of progress. Imagine if it took you 4 weeks to actually get, let's say, 100 Pokemon and build your mansion, and you decorated it all, and rollback didn't happen. You would quit. A lot of people would quit. So yeah, we couldn't do a rollback, so that's how it went. But a lot of work went into the actual ordeal with the whole skylight. We made 4 skylights in every corner. I was able to get permission from the owner himself, of course, DG. He gave me permission to actually work on all the skylights, and now we were actually working on the 100 by 3 tunnel. You could already see a partial part of it down there, especially with this whole laggy thing on my end. I don't know what that is, but it's kind of weird how that works. And we got beacons, of course. And one thing I will say is, do not steal my beacons. Yeah, please, do not steal my beacons. Last 2 people who done it, they are not to be returned to the server. Especially when it was a major grief. They stole 7 beacons and 1,200 iron blocks. So I even have signs here. It is in progress. Do not grieve. If you want to help me out, message me in the game and I'll be able to send you over here and then you'll be able to work on it. The only thing I ask you to not do is get the resources from the ceiling or the floors. leave that alone, please. That we are working on a 2x2 type of tunnel. So that's just how it's going to be. It's going to be a little bit claustrophobic right here, but it's just to make sure that I know that there's going to be people who are going for the resources only, that I'll be able to look up the data logs, and see that they're only going for the resources, and I'm just going to quite lightly ask them to not help me out if they're not going to help me out. If they're just here for the resources, then I do not want them to help me out here. So if they're going to be legitimate, that they're going to do the 2x2 tunnel system, then whatever resources that they see in the 2x2 tunnel system, they're able to take. I would not mind about that. That's going to be actual payment. You'll be able to get a lot of levels. You'll be able to get a lot of money off of it. So please just follow the directions and we'll all be happy here. There's all these wonderful, wonderful resources. And by chance, if you actually do mine up the ceiling or the floors, the only thing I ask you guys is to actually patch it up with regular stone. Not cobblestone, just regular stone. So that it'll look a little bit more organized, it'll look a little bit more pretty, even though it's going to be bland. But bland will actually work on this one once it's actually done. It's going to be a long while until we actually get this, but once it's done, it's going to be satisfactory. Just because is that we did a long project and now it's finished, but we're going to have to do it 4 times. We're going to connect every single skylight by 100x3 tunnel, all connecting to each corner of the world. For what reason? Why not? We'll get a lot of money, we'll get a lot of levels, it gives us something to do, and once it's done, probably have rail carts going into the actual tunnel in itself, going from one end to the other end, and you just ride your way all the way through all the biomes that you're seeing in Bryce's Game Shark. So if you see a biome that you want to stay at or you want to get out at, then you'll be able to get off from there. Probably going to have some like stations here and there that stops you, so that if you want to get off at that biome, then you'll be able to do so. So that way a person will not actually get off in the middle of the rail cart and actually try to dig up from there and make the whole tunnel into a mess. So I'm going to have the actual ladders or actual staircases maybe. What's going to be better? Staircases or ladders? Let me know in the comment section below. But I'm going to have something that will take you back to the surface so you can explore everywhere that's around in that area. So it's going to be a little bit more organized and it's going to be more pretty, and a lot of people may like it. It's just going to be that type of project that is going to help the server. It's going to help the people out if they want to find some biomes and they want to have fun with it. I don't know if you guys saw that, but that was kind of awkward. Sometimes the filter system will filter out normal words, so don't worry about it. Let's continue on. Well, we got all the lava here, we got a long tunnel going, we got a lot of beacons placed down, so we're going to have haste 2 and you have efficiency 5, then you're going to mine up the stone like it's just absolutely like netherrack. It would be so wonderful. Let me show you an example here. Oh wait, is that the wall? Yep, that's the wall, so I can't really show you an example right there. I'm going to have to show you an example further down the line. Just going to have to fly all the way here, and of course you're not really seeing anything that's dark due to the fact that I'm on creative mode right now, so it gets rid of the bedrock fog, but once I'm actually in survival mode, it'll bring back the bedrock fog. I don't know why that is, but that's the thing that's in the game. I'm just not going to argue with that. I just want to wish that we'll be able to actually get rid of the bedrock fog so we'll be able to actually see better. And of course, my gamma is set up to 100,000, so even then, it will not bother me whatsoever if I were to go survival. I really can't really see what's in front of me, but that's okay. So we got efficiency 5 and haste 2. Look how fast we mine this up. So fast, so good. We get a lot of levels, we get a lot of money. Oh hey. Okay. Thank you for the sign. Eternal has been helping me out a lot. So I'm just going to end off the video right here, that I'm going to go ahead and give shoutouts to everybody, and we'll be done with the video for today. Well, let me go ahead and press tab. Shoutouts to myself, because I'm right there, first person. Of course, if you were to look at the tab, you'll see that yourself is first. We got Bryce, Catrific, Eternal, Chaos, Aoife, Lone Wolf, Ninja Joan? Yeah, that's okay. Ninja Joan, S-Man, Shulk, Mind Pro, and JAYT. So that is all the people who are online right now, and it's already still school week, so not many people are online late at night, especially when the server is in the United States. So if you are from a different part of the world, then keep in mind that everybody else is kind of asleep while everybody else is online at a different time zone. Yeah, at least everyone else who is not in the United States is able to join, so feel free to join the server. Again, everything is linked in the description below. So if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like for me, as well as if you are new to the channel and want to subscribe, feel free to do so. I upload videos every single day except for Sundays, for that to be the day of rest. Thank you guys for watching. Have a great day everyone. I'm Sorkin090, and as always, I will see you in the next video.